A very spacious backpack for long mountain hikes or trekking, backpacking, any extended outdoor activity. The Futura Vario 60+10 from Deuter has a very flexible back panel that's going to allow you to move freely while in the backcountry. Let's take a look at all of its features. The first thing I want to take a look at is the suspension system on this backpack and what makes it so different from some other backpacks I've seen. So we've got Deuter's Air Comfort System with a VariFit harness. So it's a really unique and innovative back panel. You've got a suspended mesh back panel to keep your back separated from the backpack here. Gives it a lot of airflow and air movement. So you've got really good breathability throughout the back panel. Down low, we've got some 3D air mesh to enhance that fit, give a lot of comfort and support while still maintaining good breathability. Now behind this tension system, we have that VariFit harness adjustment. It's a very easy to adjust harness system. So you've actually got indicators back here. It's S, M, L, and XL, so small, medium, large, extra large. And you can easily move this harness up and down to accommodate varying torso sizes. So it's a very simple to adjust, easy to use system that makes it great for all different types of people. Got a really nice hip belt here. It's a contoured hip belt with that 3D mesh like I mentioned, so enhances comfort. You've got a really easy adjustment system here that allows you to cinch it down even if you're wearing a heavy load. 3D air mesh shoulder straps, and they're contoured shoulder straps with soft edges, so you're not gonna get those chafing marks or those abrasion marks from the shoulder straps because that mesh kind of extends around the edge there. So really nice system in the suspension system of the Futura Vario backpack here. I'm gonna turn the pack around and take a look at some of the ways to access the pack. So there are a couple ways to access this backpack. On the front, you can see we've got a traditional hood, so it is a top loading backpack. So if we toss that hood back, we can see that there's a nice big spindrift collar up here. You can open that up, and that's actually where that +10 naming comes from. That spindrift collar extends pretty reasonably, so you've got some additional space here, so you can use that hood. It's a floating hood to extend that capacity, make it a little bigger, or you can cinch it down to make it nice and small for those lighter loads. On the front of the backpack, there is a pretty unique system here, so you can access the contents of it without actually tossing the hood back. So we've actually got a zipper that runs the perimeter of the outside. So you've got a zipper on the top here. You can access a small pocket, but underneath the sides, there is kind of a large U-shaped zipper. So if I toss this back here, unclip that, there's a nice zipper system around the entire front panel of the backpack. And you can open that up and open it up as a kind of luggage style bag. It's a really nice, easy to access pocket there. We also have a sleeping bag compartment on the bottom. So down at the bottom, I do have a sleeping bag tucked away in there. So a nice sizable sleeping bag compartment at the bottom. You can choose to use that. There is a zippered section in here, so you can separate that zippered section and use it as one large pocket, or you can have those separated pockets like I have right now. So nice bonus down there with the sleeping bag compartment. Some of the other pockets we have on the bag, like I mentioned, we have this small front pocket here. There are pockets on the hood of the backpack. So on the underside of the hood, we do have a pocket. So it's a nice, easy to access pocket. You can store some valuables in there or things that you may want to keep a little more protected. You do have a pretty cool SOS label there as well, so it gives you some signs on how to alert somebody if you're in an emergency in the backcountry. So additional safety bonus there. On the back of the hood, we do have another pocket. So it's kind of a circular pocket here, and you can just store some additional items in the top of the hood section of the backpack. So I've just got a hammock in there right now, kind of a lightweight hammock system. So easy to access top pocket on the bag. Down on the hip belt, we do have two hip belt pockets. So on either side, you've got a decently sized hip belt pocket. You can store a cell phone, granola bar, anything you may want to get your hands on while you're on the trail. We do have some stretchy side water bottle pockets or gear pockets. So some stretch mesh pockets there with compression over the outside, so you can really compress that water bottle or that gear, keep it lashed nice and tight. Or just if you're lashing or compressing your actual backpack contents, you've got nice compression on the top and bottom as well. So 2 good compression straps, one on top, one on bottom to make sure your load stays nice and stable. On the bottom front of the pack, we do have 2 loops. We've got kind of a gear loop or a tool loop on this side and some trekking pole loops on the other side. So there are bungee tie-offs on either side to make sure those tools stay nice and secure. But we've got kind of trekking pole loops here and an ice tool or a mountaineering tool loop on the other side. So you can lash some extra gear on there as well. A few final things I want to mention about the backpack. It does come with a rain cover, so that adds a lot of value to the bag. On the very bottom, you've kind of got this rain cover sign, and to get there, it's very simple. On the suspension side of it, there is a zipper with a blue tab. If you just unzip that, you have that detachable, removable rain cover on the bottom of the pack there. So you don't have to worry about purchasing one separately. This pack does come with the rain cover. Another thing, this pack is hydration compatible. So there is a sleeve on the inside of the backpack to hang your hydration system, and it'll route through this little H2O port at the top, so you can route it through a shoulder strap if you choose to. Keep it nice and handy, so when you get thirsty, you've got your hydration there. So some nice additional bonuses to the Futura Vario. One last pocket I want to mention are the side bellows pockets on this bag. So on top of all the other pocket features you do have a nice bellows pocket on the side. So you can open that up. It's got really nice spacing in there. I could see it being a good place for some lightweight tent poles or a water filter, maybe a stove, or something that you may want to keep a little more handy than the traditional gear. So really nice bellows pocket on the bag. You've got one of those on either side, so it's a really nice addition. Really nice system for more gear storage. So there you have it. It's the Deuter Futura Vario 60+10, a great backpack with a lot of organizational features that make it a good option for extended days on the trail.